Hey, it's Patrick, and today let's talk about Vance Hines Military Power VO2 intakes. Now, Vance Hines has been around for 40 years, making motorcycles go fast and even partnering with OEMs like Harley-Davidson, Ducati, Yamaha, and Suzuki, from everything from drag racing to road racing, even flat track in there. The great part about that is we get that trickle down R&D and race technology into our street bikes and things like these intakes right here. Now this is gonna fit all twin cam and Milwaukee 8 models, and it'll fit Sportster models going back to 91. They're gonna come right in around that $400 mark. Now let's get a couple things out of the way, some important notes before we get under the hood into the nuts and bolts. Obviously, these are military themed air cleaners. You see they represent all the major arms of the US military: Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, and Air Force. And the important thing here is when you buy one of these, a portion of the proceeds is going to go to the Children of the Fallen Patriots Foundation. And what that is they provide scholarships and grants to kids who have lost a parent in the line of duty. So very, very important stuff there. And it's really nice to know that when you buy this, you're going to help support those kids that have lost a parent. The other thing you need to know, these are limited edition, and they're only available from us. And when they're gone, they're gone. So if you want to show that support to your favorite military person or arm of the military, you got to get them now. Now let's get under the hood and kind of see what makes these things tick. Like all the Vance Hines product, they're made in the USA. And this is basically based on the VO2 Rogue from Vance Hines, which is a really great intake. And basically what they did was they replaced that outer plate with the CNC units you see here, and then obviously painted them in their military themes. Behind these plates is that washable, reusable, high flow air filter on there. Basically, if you take care of these, it's a lifetime filter. They flow extremely well. Another trick piece is those velocity stacks they have on the inside of the backing plate. So when that air comes through that filter, that velocity stack actually speeds up the air into your engine, making it that much more efficient. Also, ARP hardware on this. If you're a hot rodder, you're familiar with ARP hardware. It is the top of the line as far as nuts and bolts. You have these 12-point stainless ARP bolts holding these faces on there. Really kind of ties everything together. Really, really sharp look. As far as an install, this is pretty easy. General hand tools in your garage, and you can knock this thing out. And we even have an install video to help you. If you have a little bit of trouble with this, we have an install video. We'll walk you through this. Really not very tough. If you have a general set of hand tools, you can get this on your motorcycle, no problem. Now, I would say consider a fuel injection controller. If you're just doing intake, you're probably going to be okay. But as the more and more you change that air curve on your motorcycle, you add a full exhaust, I would consider adding a fuel controller to this, something like an FP4, maybe a Power Vision, just to match up those air and fuel curves. If you have any more questions, go ahead and hit that info tab on your desktop or mobile device. That's going to take you to the product detail page. You can read other riders' reviews and more specs about these intakes. If you still have more questions, feel free to reach out to our customer service team. They would love to talk to you about what works best for you, your motorcycle, riding style, and budget. I am Patrick. Thank you for watching. Go work on those motorcycles.